ever wondered how to make the perfect currywurst at home? The currywurst, a delectable blend of flavors from Germany, has won hearts far and wide. This fast food delicacy is a delicious sausage smothered in a tangy curry sauce. You'll need some basic ingredients like sausages, onions, tomatoes, and of course, a generous sprinkle of curry powder. This simple yet scrumptious dish holds a special place in the world of gastronomy. Ready to create a culinary masterpiece? Brace yourself for a delicious journey. Scene script. First things first, we need to prepare our sausages. When we talk about currywurst, we're talking about a dish that's deeply rooted in German cuisine, and the heart of this dish lies in its sausages. Traditionally, a currywurst recipe calls for a type of German sausage known as bratwurst. These are typically made from pork, beef, or veal and are characterized by their firm texture and savory flavor. If you're unable to find bratwurst, don't worry. Any good quality coarse ground sausage will do the trick. Now, on to the cooking. To achieve the desired taste and texture, we're going to simmer the sausages first before grilling them. This two-step process ensures that the sausages are thoroughly cooked and beautifully browned on the outside. Start by placing your sausages in a deep pan and covering them with cold water. Then, slowly bring the water to a boil. This gradual increase in heat allows the sausages to cook evenly from the inside out, preventing them from bursting. Once the water reaches a gentle boil, reduce the heat and let the sausages simmer for about 15 minutes. After simmering, it's time to grill. This is where we add that irresistible caramelized exterior to our sausages. If you have a grill, great. If not, a hot skillet will work just fine. Brush your sausages with a bit of oil, then grill or pan fry them over medium-high heat. Turn them occasionally to ensure they brown evenly. This should take around 10 minutes. Remember, the goal here is not just to cook the sausages, but to infuse them with flavor. Feel free to experiment with different herbs and spices. You can add them to the simmering water or sprinkle them over the sausages as they grill. And there you have it. Sausages that are tender on the inside, crispy on the outside, and packed with flavor. With our sausages cooked to perfection, we're ready to move on to the next step. Now let's dive into the heart of currywurst, the curry sauce. The sauce is where all the magic happens. It's an aromatic symphony of spices that gives currywurst its distinctive flavor. Let's start with the key players: tomato ketchup, curry powder, and Worcestershire sauce. Tomato ketchup forms the base of our sauce, providing a tangy sweetness that beautifully complements the spice from the curry powder. The curry powder, with its blend of turmeric, cumin, coriander, and chili, lends a warmth and depth to our sauce. Worcestershire sauce adds a hint of umami, balancing the sweetness with its savory notes. Next, we have our supporting cast: onion, garlic, and sugar. The onion and garlic, finely chopped and sautéed until golden, infuse the sauce with a subtle sweetness and a hint of caramelization. A sprinkle of sugar helps to enhance the sweetness and balance the heat from the spices. Now, onto the preparation. Start by sautéing the onion and garlic in a pan until they are soft and golden. Then, add the tomato ketchup, curry powder, Worcestershire sauce, and sugar. Stir it all together, letting the flavors meld and the sauce thicken to a luscious consistency. Remember, the secret to a great curry sauce lies in the balance of flavors. The sweetness from the ketchup and sugar, the warmth from the curry powder, the tang from the Worcestershire sauce, and the caramel notes from the sautéed onion and garlic should all harmonize, with no single flavor overpowering the others. It's a delicate dance, but when you get it right, you'll have a sauce that's nothing short of spectacular. Once you've achieved the perfect balance, let the sauce simmer for a few minutes to allow the flavors to fully develop. Then give it a final taste, adjusting the seasoning if needed. And there you have it, a rich, flavorful curry sauce that's ready to transform your sausages into a mouth-watering currywurst. With our rich, flavorful curry sauce ready, it's time to bring it all together. We've cooked our sausages, we've made our curry sauce, now it's time to assemble our currywurst. First, let's focus on our cooked sausages. We're going to slice them into bite-sized pieces, but not just any slices will do. We want to make diagonal cuts around ½ an inch thick to expose more of the sausage's surface. This will allow our curry sauce to seep in, ensuring that each bite is bursting with flavor. Now, for the fun part, dousing our sausages with that rich aromatic curry sauce that we've prepared. pour it over the sliced sausages generously, making sure each piece gets its fair share of the sauce. This is what gives currywurst its distinctive taste and makes it such a beloved dish in Germany and now in your own kitchen too. But we're not done yet. To truly capture the essence of currywurst, we need to add some garnish. Traditional currywurst is often served with a sprinkling of curry powder on top. This gives it an extra kick and enhances the curry flavor even more. So don't be shy with your curry powder, sprinkle it generously over the sausages and sauce. To accompany our currywurst, let's prepare some crispy French fries or perhaps a German-style bread roll known as a Brötchen. This addition will provide a lovely contrast in texture to our soft, juicy sausages and will help to balance out the strong flavors of the curry sauce. Finally, for a pop of color and a fresh element, consider adding a side of pickles or pickled cucumbers. The tanginess of the pickles complements the spiciness of the currywurst perfectly, creating a well-rounded, satisfying dish. Take a moment to appreciate the dish you've created, the vibrant colors, the enticing aroma, the blend of flavors. It's a feast for the senses, truly. And there you have it, a perfect plate of homemade currywurst. Currywurst is ready, but what's the best way to enjoy it? Well, let me enlighten you. A traditional German currywurst is often served with a side of golden, crispy fries. These fries, slightly salted, make a delightful companion to the tangy, spicy, and sweet currywurst. Imagine, with every bite of the sausage, a bite of the fries, the flavors melding together in a symphony of taste. For those who prefer something less crispy, a warm, soft bread roll is another fantastic companion to the currywurst. The bread serves as a sponge, soaking up the rich curry sauce, and believe me, you wouldn't want to waste a drop of it. And what about drinks, you ask? A chilled German beer or a crisp Riesling wine pairs wonderfully with this dish. They complement the spiciness of the currywurst, rounding off the meal perfectly. So go ahead, serve it up and enjoy your homemade currywurst. So, that's how to make perfect currywurst at home. As we wind up this culinary adventure, let's take a moment to recap the journey we've just been on. Making currywurst isn't just a recipe, it's a delightful fusion of flavors and cultures, a testament to the magic that happens when we open our kitchens to the world. We started with the sausages, the heart of our currywurst. Remember, selecting the right sausage is crucial. Opt for high-quality, traditional German bratwurst for that authentic touch. We gently simmered them until they were perfectly cooked, ensuring they remained juicy and tender. The simple act of simmering allows the sausages to absorb the flavors from the broth, enhancing their taste significantly. Next came the curry sauce, the soul of our dish. We combined a blend of spices, tomato sauce, and a hint of sugar and vinegar to create a sauce that's sweet, tangy, spicy, and utterly delectable. The key here is balance. The sweetness of the sugar, the tanginess of the vinegar, and the heat of the curry powder should work in harmony, creating a symphony of flavors that is neither too spicy nor too sweet. Once our sausages were cooked and our sauce was ready, we moved on to assembling the dish. We sliced the sausages, drizzled them generously with our homemade curry sauce, and finished with a sprinkle of curry powder. This final dusting of curry powder is more than just a garnish. It adds an extra layer of flavor and gives our currywurst its signature look. And finally, we discussed serving suggestions. A side of crispy fries is a traditional favorite, but don't be afraid to get creative. A fresh salad, a hearty bread roll, or even a serving of sauerkraut could be the perfect accompaniment to your currywurst. Each step of this process, from selecting the sausages to making the sauce, from simmering to slicing, from assembling to serving, is a crucial part of creating the perfect currywurst. And remember, the beauty of cooking lies in the details. So, take your time, enjoy the process, and most importantly, have fun. Thank you for joining this culinary journey. Enjoy your currywurst and don't forget to share your experience with us. Until next time, happy cooking.